Hello everybody, welcome along then. Mjallby AIF against Wrexham here in the Westie TV Champions League Group A qualifiers. This is a huge game for these two teams. A win here will put them in with the chance of qualification for the group stage. Well, both teams lost narrowly last time out against Brighton and Bruges. And well, one of these teams had the chance to put themselves in the hat, potentially in the playoff in a couple of weeks' time. Mjallby starts in goal. Iqbal, Noren, Maitinen, Stroud, Gustafsson, Mana, Bergström, Malachowski, Terrell starts up front. And Granaf in the midfield as well. Karl Marius Axum goes unchanged once again for Mjallby. Well, they played their Europa League qualification game this week. They unfortunately didn't make the Champions League. Wrexham, in the meantime, have also gone unchanged. And Okonkwo starts in goal. Thomason, Doyle, Scar, Heimer, Kabore, Broadhead, Brian, Dobson and Kiefer Moore starts up front. And on the right hand side, Windass as well. Rathburn on the bench. Kakake, Smith, James, Clever, Longman and Ward. Phil Parkinson has his work cut out maybe tonight. Wrexham, out of the two of these teams tonight, are in the best position to qualify. Mjallby will have to hope Brighton drop points next week to Wrexham and win tonight. Their head-to-head is not good. It is not good at all. Here we are then, close to the land of the midnight sun. We kick off for 90 minutes of football in the Westie TV Champions League again. Well, if it's a draw for one of these two teams tonight, it will be... There is no chance of qualifying for the Westie TV Champions League proper. It will have to go to Brighton or Bruges. Here's Gustafsson. Mana. Bergström knocked into Mana. He splits open Wrexham. That didn't take long, did it? Mjallby burst into celebration. It's the first goal of the Westie TV Champions League for them. And they are rocking. The Wrexham back five are split open. And well, that is about that. Well then. More of the same, please, I think is what Mjallby are saying in the home stands. Wrexham pretty stunned. The first time they've gone away in a European tie, actually, for a long time. Well, since the Bruges game, but you know what I mean. Here's O'Brien, brought into Dobson. They can find Kiefer Moore, they can find anybody, but Dobson's taking his time, and Mana's right on the ball. You can see Phil Parkinson down on this near side. He's furious with his team. Hyam, Stroud and Kabore working it together. Dobson. Here's O'Brien. Here's Kiefer Moore. Dobson. Again, too long on the ball. Scar. O'Brien played in. Broadhead tackle from behind. Granaf is on the ball now. Bergström. Almost picked up there by the midfielder, by Broadhead. And down the left-hand side, Mjallby come again. Here's Stroud once more. Stroud striding into the box. Here's Gustafsson. Here's Stroud again, trying to find a space. Okonkwo with a good save this time. Good work from the Wrexham keeper. Saved a penalty against Tresoldi last time out in Bruges. Here's Dobson. Kiefer Moore. Josh Windass into Dobson. Kabore on the right-hand side. Dobson's still there too. O'Brien laid across to Broadhead. Wrexham breathed the Dragon's fire again. And we're equal in Sweden. It's a great finish from Broadhead. Wellinder wasn't saving that one. And we're level apiece here in the Westie TV Champions League. Wrexham keep the dream alive. And well, they know if they can get another goal, beat Mjallby tonight, and also beat Brighton next week, it is the key crunch fixture, they would go through. Top of the group, 6 points each. If we go to goal difference or we go to the head-to-head. Here's Broadhead again. Played forward. Here's Kiefer Moore. With too many touches and he goes down, but the referee says nothing for that. Here's Mana. The early goal scorer. Laying it off, and Kabore. Wrexham starting to get a bit more into this game. A bit more settled now, you might say. I say that and Kabore gives the ball away. Bergstrom. Laid off to Mana. Gustafsson. Bergstrom again into Gustafsson once more. Kabore. Laid off for Josh Windass. Windass once more. Into the area. Kiefer Moore was pushed in the back and referee says nothing in that. Wrexham think there might have been something more, and there should have been something more. And two Gustavs in the midfield. Granov coming up to the half-time break now. 1 minute added on. Last attack, Mjallby. Malachowski-Terrell. We haven't seen him too much tonight. And Broadhead, a good tackle. And that, well, it's been a good half. A very, very good half. Granov, oh, sorry, not Mana opening the scoring up in the first minutes. Well, Broadhead with the goal that puts Wrexham ahead in the tie. Half-time break then. Mjallby 1, Wrexham 1. Welcome back, everybody. Second half underway here in Mjallby, and Sweden representative in the Westie TV Champions League. And the last Nordic representatives too. Here's Kabore into Windass. Well, don't forget, tomorrow night we're going to have Group B action. And it's brought in by Broadheads, and across goal, that's a sitter. Well, are we going to see another goal? Of course, tomorrow night, you don't miss it. Yeongbuk host Luton. And East Bengal and AEK Athens will follow on the day after. Ball played forward. Doyle. Here's O'Brien. Brought into Dobson. Off the right hand side. Here's Kabore. Lovely little flick on. Here's Josh Windass. Kabore. Cut out by Iqbal. Played forward. Here's Manor again. Here's the goal scorer. Bergstrom. Into traffic on the Wrexham back five. Broadhead again. Skipping through. Referee allowed the advantage to be played, and I'm not sure why she did. Here's O'Brien. Thomason. Half an hour left for Wrexham to steal something from this game and put the pressure on Brighton next week. Gustafsson. Malachowski-Terrell. Well, Bruges could still qualify, of course, if it really came to it. Here's Granoff, stayed on side. Referee isn't thinking anything of that. All those calls from the Wrexham away end, and Broadhead gets in the way again. Meitenen. Gustafsson played forward to Bergstrom, trying to play the hold-up play. Oh, and it's brought into the back, and, well, Wrexham with some good defending again. They're more soaking at the pressure now than they were earlier, to say the least. Dobson. Hyam to Windass. Played to Doyle. O'Brien into Dobson. Trying to lay it forward off for Kiefer Moore, but it wasn't quite to be. Could be a smash and grab. Winner takes all. Remember, if both these teams draw, they're not going to go through to the Champions League proper. So it's going to be a smash and grab. Stroud brought into Gustafsson. Dobson. Oh, and it's taken back by Mjallby again. 10 to go. Here's Granoff brought in, and it's cleared away by Doyle. Kiefer Moore, Noren clears away. Malachowski turns to Gustafsson. Manor. Granoff. Across the face. Subs time. Kier coming on for Malachowski Terrell. Kakashe coming on for Broadhead. So there's changes up and down this pitch here for the last 5 minutes. That could decide the fate of one of these two teams. Here's O'Brien. Doyle. Ball's got to go forward. 1 minute added on. And Wrexham just not quite answering the call. They've taken way too long. And that's it. Well then, it's going to be a shootout between Brighton and Bruges next week for the top spot in the group. Mjallby and Wrexham make an early exit in the competition. They cannot qualify now. But at full time, Mjallby 1, Wrexham 1.